Beaker from Sesame Street?
From
Or Muppets, rather?
Beaker is a fucking pinhead. I never realized that. He's got the hair on top of his head. Head's shaped like a fucking bowling pin. Beaker is a pinhead. They're making fun of... You know.
Pinheads.
Pinheads. I don't think that's the preferential nomenclature. The preferred nomenclature.
I don't even know what Pinheads refers to.
I don't know what it's actually called. You could probably Google it.
You know, like it...
Yeah, Google that. Find out what it's called. It's a derogatory term for something.
I mean, I would guess. Usually whenever
it's P-I-N.
Usually whenever I haven't heard it, I assume it's Asian. But I know in like China they put blocks, like they like
put freak.
They help like
or deformed freak.
Yeah, freaks.
Okay, that's the movie Freaks. Okay, Schlitz possibly born Simon Manson legally. Schlitz was an American Sideshow was a few films. So they probably tell what his problem is.
He looks like he's...
I don't know why they put him in a dress. That seems rude.
He just looks like he has fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, but you don't live that long. Although there's no proof that he lived. Wait, 1901. Yeah, no, he was in his 70s when he died. Or 70. He died at 70. That's a long life. That's not fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, that would be...
Twerm? What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's a word you invented.
Yeah. Pinhead is a person born with a condition known as microphthalmia. Oh, that's what you get from Zika.
Oh, the Zika virus?
That's what, yeah.
Common
or something like that. I know it's something that makes your head too small. And for some people, it can, like, start to fuck with their brain.
Zip the Pinhead. That's a comic.
Yeah.
The Sad Life. He was a movie star.
Yeah, but he was a movie star for being a fucking freak. But I thought it was gonna, be Asian. But I know that in, like, China, a lot of the times they'll put, like, kind of like blocks on infants' heads to help them, like, be square so that they don't roll off of beds and stuff like that as easy.
Really?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I went to Japan and when I was a kid, and I was really shocked by that they weren't, like, doing a lot of karate fighting in the streets.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, like, how do they have all those karate skills and they somehow find the need to live in peace? Like, we have mass shooters over here because we can't even handle owning a gun. But over there, man, you don't see anybody. Any kids walking into schools fists. And throwing lethal fists. And
everybody's just like, nah, man. This is only for when you have to use it.
Yeah. You'd think that every time a kid would be frustrated and they just walk into a school and just start karate fighting everybody.
That's what I would do, just karate fighting.
Exactly. We had a Chinese kid in our school, and we didn't mess with him because we thought he would be like a Columbine, who would Columbine the school, like, but with karate.
But with karate?
Kung Fu. Well, Kung Fu. I want to be proper. I want to use the proper nomenclature.
Yeah, I think karate is based out of Korea.
Taekwondo is based out of Korea.
Yeah, I actually had one of my good friends back home was in a Taekwondo class, and he said, literally, like, he remembers, like,
my brother class, being a homo?
His brother is gay, which is actually funny. But,
oh, it's always funny.
But, like, he would say whenever they were doing fun, he would say, Kim, Jong, Il. Oh, really? And, like, he would have them say that. I don't know if it's true, but it always made me laugh.
Because they didn't like him?
No, I think he did like him. I think that's why he would say it.
He's jealous of all the North Koreans?
It was just like his hi-ya was really? Kim Jong-il.
Because he was jealous. I wish I could go to North Korea and worship Kim Jong-il. Dude, did you ever, there's a documentary, I don't know what channel, what website has it, but it's about Kim Jong Il kidnapping, or the last Kim Jong, kidnapping this director and this actress, and bringing them to North Korea, and then forcing them to make films in North Korea because he wanted to create a film industry, that like internationally renowned film industry, and take movies to film festivals and stuff.
And then somebody made a movie about going to Korea, and he was like, nobody can watch this movie, or else I'll kill America.
Well, they eventually went to a film festival and escaped. I don't know why he let them leave, but they had to go promote this movie, and so then they escaped. But here's the thing. They show the funerals, and they film funerals, and they film the people at the funerals. And you have to demonstrate mourning, or you could be killed. And so you see these people trying to outdo each other, and they're crying. It's like watching a Beatles concert almost, like, except it's all fake.
It's like competitive sadness.
Yeah, they're all like,
oh, that sounds...
and they're literally screaming for their lives.
That sounds miserable.
It is
dude.
fucking disturbing to watch.
I'd be
dead fast.
I get that it's disturbing, but I feel like I would just be rolling my eyes more than like, what is going on? I would just be like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
I'd have an attitude problem.
I'm so fucking grumpy with that.
Yeah. Dude, my family would be so angry at me because they'd be forced to murder each other because of my attitude problem.
Korea wouldn't like your attitude.
Yeah, my brother will be forced to, would have a gun to my dad's head.
Well, he's gay,
and
so
then yelling.
Kill him instantly.
Oh, yeah. And they'd be yelling at him, and he'd be yelling at me and going, why can't you just keep your mouth shut? Do you have to argue with everybody? Boom.
Why can't you love me as much as you love Paul? What was the title of Bruce Lee's first Hollywood Kung Fu film?
Stupid. Enter my butthole.
It's not Enter the Dragon, is it?
Yeah, first and only.
Well, I guess in Hollywood.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's his first American film. First and only American film was Enter My Golden Butthole.
I have Chinese Connection on.
Oh God, that's the best fight because there's a scene where he grabs a dummy and then swings
Yes,
it.
and he's spinning him around. Yes, that shit's great.
He's
dude.
like, why did you kill my master? Why?
One thing I love about that, well, it's kind of kung fu movies in general, is like if you ever take martial arts, they're all like, this is a last resort. Like, you're not learning to karate to have fun. Like, this is just when you need to do it. And then all kung fu movies are just about pointless revenge.
Dude, this is the thing about, here's the thing.
Half of it is them flexing, like, Chinese Connection is literally him going and killing people because they beat up his sensei.
Dude, did you ever see the clip of him, that fake video, turned out to be fake, where he's playing nunchucks on a ping pong table with a ping pong ball?
Yeah.
Did you fall for that?
The first time I saw it, I was probably 13, and I was like, whoa. And then I think shortly after that, I saw Forrest Gump, and the scene where he was playing ping pong. I was like, that looks really similar, just not black and white. And then I watched it again. I was like, there's no fucking way that he could control it like that and know where the ball,
I fell for that.
But I did, the first time I saw it, I fell for it.
Yeah, but I was older than you when I fell for it, and I know people who were older than me that fell for it. And here's the thing: when I saw that fucking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I saw that they were fucking taking the air out of fucking Bruce Lee's asshole.
A lot of people were upset about that.
That made me laugh so fucking hard, and I felt like it was like revenge for being lied to about this dude who never actually even been in a fucking fight. And I don't even buy the 1-inch punch either.
You don't buy it?
No.
Think
and you just knock a guy a foot. That's not physically possible.
The JKD, the Jeet Kune Do, you think it's all bullshit?
Oh no, the Jeet Kune Do is real. I'm sure he's a great teacher.
Yeah. You just think he's a scam artist?
No, I just don't. I don't buy the 1-inch punch, and I just don't. I just think that was fucking hilarious. That was the best scene in the movie because if you see the movie, not only is it a great hilarious scene, but it's a flashback in a flashback. And I remember Rogan getting upset that fucking Brad Pitt like beat his ass in that fucking scene. But then he immediately starts naming this stump double, the stump guy who could do it, who could beat up Bruce Lee. There's probably a lot of people who could beat up Bruce Lee, but we add these like mystical elements to this guy. We make it act like this guy has magical fucking powers because he can go kick a light bulb. Ugh. If he can do that, that's real.
What, kick a light bulb?
There's a scene in a movie.
How many Bruce Lees does it take to kick a light bulb?
Just one.
Just one.
It's a light hanging from the ceiling, and
Did
he
he
leaps up and then kicks it.
Didn't he have like a coke problem towards the end or something like that?
No, not that I know of.
Or did he? Was it just that he had a crazy white woman wife, and that's
He had a crazy white woman wife, and those are like
that was his falling out.
Those are like that's like cocaine to Chinese people.
Yeah.
White women. No, he was perfectly healthy. He just died from a fluke.
Oh, word.
Yeah, like Andy Warhol died of the same thing. Something wasn't reported.
Andy
an
Warhol.
allergy.
Andy Warhol had AIDS.
You know, yeah, my dad. When I first got into Andy Warhol when I was a kid, and then I go, "Did he die of AIDS?" And then my dad's like, "He could have." Why'd you just say he's gay, Dad? Just say he's gay.
He was one of the types.
He's one of those types.
He was one of the AIDS getters.
He was an
I'll
AIDS
tell
type.
you that.
He was an AIDS type.
Him and Freddie would have gotten along great. Freddie Mercury.
No, they didn't report he had an allergy. They didn't know about. Just died.
I wonder what. Do you know what the allergy was?
Pussy.
Who was it that